Hi guys, welcome back to Empower In. My name is Caroline Porter Thomas. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel, Empower In. So in this video, I wanted to go over a video that you guys have been requesting a lot, and that is for healthy snacks or healthy meals for nurses. So let me just start by saying that working a 12-hour shift with a 30-minute break, it is really hard to get all of the nutrients that your body needs. And many times you'll be working so hard that you forget to eat. And then by the time you remember it, you'll be so hungry that you will just inhale everything you see. So my plan is and always has been to have tons of healthy food around me so that I'm not hungry as much. Now, not to say that, on a busy day when I'm not able to get to my snacks as much as I like, that I don't get hungry. Of course I get hungry quite a bit, but I never get to that point of, just being absolutely just completely famished. So let me just show you what I do, and I hope you get some great tips to help you out. Also, just as a side note, I want to mention, I know a lot of the things that I eat now are on the expensive side. I do think that this is a priority for me. So obviously I put the time, energy, and effort into eating like this because I feel like it's an investment into mine and my family's future. The other thing that I want to mention though is that for a long time I could not eat like this. I could not afford to eat like this, especially when I was in nursing school. So if you're a nursing student watching this, please don't get upset because you can't afford all organic food or all of the things that I use. Please don't get upset about it. Just do what I did. What I did when I couldn't afford the foods that I wanted was I just was incredibly grateful for the food that I had. And I think gratitude just really grows. And when you're grateful for what you have, I think you'll be given more. And that's really what I've noticed, and I hope you notice the same. So without any further ado, let's get started and let's pack our lunches. So the first thing that I do is I put my eggs on the stove to boil. Once they're boiled, I cover it and then turn the heat down to low and let them simmer for about 20 minutes. Then I pull out about however many days that I'm working. I get the sandwich containers and I fill them with arugula and spinach. These are greens that will last for a long time. I also put lemon slices in there, and that's pretty much what I use for dressing. After that, I take some kind of gluten-free bread and maybe put 1 or 2 slices on top of them. And then I create little piles. This is the start of my lunch pile. Next, I add the nuts all to one plastic container. I mix them with a spoon. I will put a list of the nuts that I use, as well as all of the products that I use down below, so you can copy that if you would like. Then I take little snack baggies and I put a good amount of nuts in there, so I don't always eat all of them, and whatever I don't eat can just be used for next time. And then I add the nuts to my piles. Next I take the berries. The berries have already been washed with water. And I put them in little bags. I usually try to get strawberries and blueberries. This day I was just really focusing on strawberries because the strawberries are in season now and they're so good. But I do have some blueberries over to the side, which I'll probably just eat on my days off. So I add those to the pile, as well as a whole tomato and a whole avocado. Next I get some hummus, and I divide up the hummus into 3 little containers. And I love these seed crackers. These are gluten-free seed crackers by Mary's. I get them from Whole Foods. I get pretty much everything from Whole Foods. And I put these in little snack piles as well. Next, I go to the grapefruits. So I'm working 3 days this week, so I'm cutting up 3 grapefruits into slices like an orange. This is a very refreshing snack. And then I just put them in a sandwich baggie, and these will literally stay fresh for about 3 to 4 days. So if I'm working 3 days in a row, I'll just go ahead and cut them. So here is what my lunch pile looks like. So I grabbed my lunch bags. I have 3 different lunch bags, which were basically all free swag from different hospitals giveaways at one time or another. And I just put everything in the bag, pile by pile. Here's my next bag. And again, just pile by pile. Looks like it's not going to close, but don't you worry, it will. And I've got the eggs, so make sure you don't forget about those because those are going to be on the stove. And then I put all of them in the refrigerator. So that way all you have to do in the morning is just grab it and go. I basically do all of my packing on one weekend day. And then that way I just don't have to think about it for the rest of the week. I agree it's a lot of work for that few hours, but to me, it's so worth it because I don't have to think about food for basically the rest of the week. Now, I do of course still wake up and I make my shake first thing in the morning, which I already made a video on that. So if you haven't seen that, that's one thing that I also add to what I take with me. Also, I know that I carry a lot, so my bag's really heavy. In addition to that, I always bring a 1 liter bottle of water. So, you know, it is a lot to carry in, I admit, but you know, I think it's worth it. Alright guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Any other tips that you want to see, let me know, and stay blessed, stay healthy, and I can't wait to hear from you again soon. I love you so much. Bye.